Cutting people off isn't always about hate or jealousy. Sometimes it's just a difference in mindsets. Some people lack loyalty, some are users, some drain your energy, and some just are two faced. Not everyone wants to be around that. I know that's right. Thank you so much, Higher Dimension, for sharing that quote. You're a real one. Collective, if you clicked on this message, more than likely it's because you probably have gained a reputation, for cutting people off, or, people know you for, just your ability to detach and move on so effortlessly, and, people tried to give you a bad name. They try to give you, a bad look when it comes to you and how you deal with people, right? People want to label you difficult if they have not already. People label you, like you're always in the mix, always in drama. Oh, they fall out with everybody. Be careful, be careful. No, they can't. They're not team players. This is the type of conversations that you had, like people have about you. But it's not everybody. Like if you noticed, and I'm sure you have by now, the only people who have an issue with your cutoff game, collective, are the ones who benefited from you not cutting them off, the ones that were taking advantage of you, the ones like this quote says. A lot of these people that you cut off, you already know why you cut them off, right? Your cutoff game is not random, it's strategic, but these people want to project that onto you and other people, talking about, oh, your cutoff game, you don't know what you're doing, you're just out here, emotional, running off of emotions. No, there's a method to your madness that these people don't understand. See, the people that you let go of, these people were not loyal. A lot of these people were two-faced. They were playing in your face, pretending to be cool with you. And the people that you did not like, the people you were not cool with, they would link up with them, and it would be this back and forth, like they're the middleman playing puppets between y'all. This is some of the situations that y'all were in. Some of these people you might have been in relationships with or friendships with, and they were not loyal to you how you were loyal to them, right? And you had to remove these people. Some of these people, they just only were around for what you could do for them, right? Every time that they hit you up, it's, oh, can I have this? Can I do this? Can you do this for me? It's always a favor, right? But then as soon as you needed something, as soon as you asked for a favor, as soon as you wanted to hang out or chill, oh, it's an excuse. Oh, they don't got it. Oh, it's always something. Literally every time. Not just once or twice. No, every single time you tried to reciprocate, they failed to return the favor, So despite what a lot of people might say about your collective, we already know why you cut people off. A lot of people are very weird. A lot of people out here are hurt. They're just living in their hurt. Change is hard, so people don't want to change. They don't want to put in that inner work to actually grow and heal. And instead of keep hurting other people, change and make different decisions. No, they don't want to do that, right? And you're aware of that. You've been aware of this, collective. You've been aware of these type of energy, vampiric, parasitic type of energy. And you're someone who lives a peaceful life. You're someone who has been on your healing journey. You're someone who has moved away from the chaos. You are someone who is operating in your purpose. You don't have the time, the space, or the energy for these types of individuals, collective. And, this message is this to confirm for you and also to encourage you to continue to have these boundaries and to continue to always do inventory on people regularly, and don't feel ashamed for letting people go, because It's not like you're just out here chopping people off left and right just ruthlessly just because you're an a-hole. You know what I'm saying? No. People have been showing you their true colors and you decided you don't want nothing to do with it, right? It's not that they're being hateful or jealous of you, you know what I'm saying? So, half of these people actually liked you. A lot of these people actually, you know what I'm saying, had good things to say about you. But they just were the type of individuals that just didn't line up or didn't align with you. You know what I'm saying? Because they could have been a person that used you in some type of way, stole something from you. You know, it doesn't have to be hate or jealousy, you know? And some of these people even tried to tell you, they tried to make it seem like you were the jealous one, right? You were the one being hateful. And that's why y'all don't speak, or that's why y'all fell out, because you were the jealous one. And they know. It's so funny, collective, because a lot of these people that you let go of, they're telling your story in reverse. You know, and I do have a video on my channel with that title, so you can check that out if you like. But yeah, people told the story in reverse about why y'all ain't speaking together, why y'all fell out, or you know what I'm saying? They're telling it like how you should be telling it. But you're the type of person, you don't even care to explain yourself because you're moving on. You're not thinking about none of these people, yet you're on their minds, right? Some of these people are still having silent beefs with you in secret competitions that you don't even know about because you're too focused on your life and getting to where you need to get, right? It's just so funny. It's just so how ironic, you know? And you know what else is also ironic, collective? Some of these people, they're the ones who ghosted you first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you showed up being the loyal, good person. And some of these people played with your emotions. Some of these people were the ones who ghosted you or cut you off first, right? But then the problem is, they realized that, collective actually is pretty rare out here. Collective is pretty one of a kind. Collective isn't just like everyone else. I can't just go find collective anywhere, right? So now they gotta bust the U-E, hit that U-turn, and try to come running back to you, right? But you seen the plot. You're not nobody's sloppy seconds, so you keep them boundaries up. You keep your guard up, right? And you keep them cut off. So now they feel like it's an attack because now they see your worth, but it's too late. So now they're mad. So now, now you're the problem. Now you're the villain. Now you're the one who's difficult to deal with. But see, they don't ever tell what really went down, collective. They never tell that part of the story of what they did to cause you to move away from them, right? They always play victim after the fact, right? After they done already did all they dirt and they realized that they didn't get what they want, after they realized their plots failed, after they realized that they were the ones who actually got defeated, now they want to run around playing victim, right? But when they was throwing their rocks and then running to hide their hand, they you know what I'm saying? Where was the victim then? Where was the victim mentality then? When they thought for sure that they had you in a bag, when they knew for certain that they could take advantage over you or got you under control or had them on strings, had you on strings, that when they knew that where was all this energy? No, it's always after the fact. It's always once they come to the realization that no, you can't be played with. Once they come to the realization that you're actually really done, that's when they go into victim mode. It's never before then, right? It's just so funny how that cycle plays out, you know? But, you know, keep doing what you're doing, collective, because again, it doesn't matter what these people have to say. You know the truth and you know your truth about yourself and about these people. You know what I'm saying? And you're not the one out here stressing. You're not the one out here crying or in regret. You know what I'm saying? You are at peace. You are thriving. You're actually doing better without any of these people. And they see it. They see it. They see your growth. And they see how good you look, right? And they're just salty because they could never get a piece of this new you, let alone the old you that they thought that they had. But this new and improved version of you, it has a lot of people talking. It has a lot of people in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? And hey, they chose to decide where they wanted to stand with you, right? Which side of the fence they would be on with you. So now they have to eat their words and keep that same energy and stay over there, okay? Because you're moving on past, you've already moved on past them, collective. So, oh well, too bad, so sad. Listen, this message ain't gonna be for everyone, so please do not force it. You know, if you rock with it, you rock with it. But if you don't, hey, leave it right where it's at, babes. Listen, thank y'all so much for continuing to support the channel. It is Karkar. I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.